Hey all Sorcerers, Root here, and welcome back to the Archives. Today we have an incredibly special episode. I am here in Indianapolis attending my first GenCon. I'm going to be volunteering with the Learn to Plays, judging the drafts at the sorcery tables, and competing in the 64-player Sorcery Contested Realm Championship Tournament on Saturday. I cannot wait to bring you along for this first GenCon experience, so let's just get into it. I am so excited to share it with you. Having fun?
Yeah, it's pretty busy.
Incredible turnout.
Yeah.
Incredible.
have a full Beta Curio collection. I just completed my Beta Curio collection a few weeks ago.
Yeah, what are you doing right now?
I'm falling asleep. No, I'm getting my Curio signed by Melissa Benson.
Awesome.
I'm going to use the word defend. You could defend, which is basically you may choose to redirect the attack to yourself. Okay, 5-1. Here's one. There should be 7 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We should have 7. You went 5-1 or better. You went 5-1 or better. You went 5-1 or better. Well done, congratulations. 5-1 or better. And
it's such an incredibly emotional experience. You know, I hate to be cheesy, but as a Sharon, I've done over 50 events since beta released. I started out just doing this because I absolutely love the game. I love the community that's surrounding it, and it just to be here and to really reflect on those, you know, 6+ months of traveling and grinding games and playing with people and meeting people at different events, and then seeing them all here. And every single match, with the exception of one, is against someone I played at another event. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. Like 7 states, tens of thousands of miles, top 4, like at the final major beta event. With the best community I could ever play games with. I just do that. Once you stop recording, I'm going to give you a hug. This is incredible. Thank you. I'm just going to take it in.
Probably too close.
Oh, that's good.
So a few things. This was our first booth that we got to have at GenCon. It was a lot of work. We had to put together on short notice. Simon did an amazing job pulling that together. Woo! Yes. Woo! A few people I want to make sure we thank before we talk about some of the amazing stuff Melissa Benson wants to show to you all. So number one, we're out there. It was really overwhelming. People, if you weren't able to get up there, we were getting mobbed. We were out of product. We have nothing left for the rest of the convention. We were getting 1 per person, and even still, the demand was overwhelming. So let's. There's a few reasons for that, right? We try to control the controllables, right? What can we manage here? We can work on making a great game. We can get great artists. But the thing that's really hard to do is what's the feel of the community? What's the vibe? And we would have people come by the booth and we can say, hey, just go down, meet the community, see what we're about, and do a learn to play game. And those people every time came back up, and what they talked about was how much fun they had, how great the art was, and then the third pillar was, oh my gosh, the community was so great. And I just want to take a second to thank you guys. Oh man, I want to take a second to thank all of you guys for making that possible, okay? So, you guys are the community. So, that doesn't happen by accident, right? There's a lot that goes into that, and we have a lot of people here that are pillars of the community. I could try and name you all. I'd miss a lot of you, but you are awesome. We appreciate you so much. But there's a few people of exceptional note that I need to call out today. And number one, I want to just call out Ira here. You guys all know how tirelessly Ira works to make an event like this happen, and it doesn't just happen. We sometimes think about like the really big things like these events. It's actually all the little things that are along the way. That's what really matters, and that's what Ira really excels at. And Ira, I know they see a lot of what you do. You do so much more behind the scenes, and I just want to say thank you so much. We are so deeply grateful of the community. Simon, we'll give a shout out to you too. The leadership, the direction, the vision. You know, things can get crazy, tumultuous, and you are such a guiding hand at Sorcery. So I want to thank you as well for helping orchestrate and keeping Erik's vision alive and like always pushing it forward even when there's a headwind. So let's just give We are so excited for what's coming. We had an artist lined up for Sorcery. A person came up, they weren't able to make it, and Melissa Benson stepped up. Doesn't often go to conventions. There's a lot that goes into it, and you came out here on short notice. You've been so generous with your time. Obviously, your art is amazing, and I want to say thank you. And I think we all can appreciate the art. Probably safe to say that Melissa's body of work speaks for itself, but
that means I don't have to speak.
She's got two pieces here that she's showing. So number one is King Arthur. Obviously, we're talking about Arthurian legends. King Arthur is a big deal. So make sure you get a close-up look at that. I know it featured in the trailer. That pales in comparison to seeing it in real life. And then the second one, you had a piece that you worked on that was one of your favorites that you really enjoyed. And so we thought, King Arthur is a big deal, and if it's your favorite piece that you worked on in this set, well then one of them, then we got to show that one too. So we also have the Hider sprites right here. So we have an article on our website that includes an image of it and the card that you can check out, but make sure you check out the actual original pieces here. Melissa's going to be down here for a little bit longer, just do a few signings of cards if you have any and you weren't able to make up to the booth because you were down here helping us, get this running and being as smooth as possible. So if you want to take that time now to jump down and grab some signatures, we can do some of that. And we have a few limited prints of King Arthur available. That just goes directly to Melissa. So if you want to pick one of those up and you want to take a King Arthur home from the 2024 convention experience that you had, that's a thing you can do. It's only Saturday, we still have one more day, but I wanted to have a time when we get people who are coming together to have a casual moment, to have a trade moment, to just be able to say thank you so much. We're so appreciative, and let's have some fun and play some Sorcerer tonight, okay?
Okay. Before I let everyone go and enjoy themselves, big hand for Drew.
Drew, yeah.
Who's absolutely
have a glimpse of some of the cool stuff he's got. We have so much excellent footage. And Drew, thank you so much. I think you're gonna get a really cool sense of some good stuff to come in the future that Drew is gonna be helping out with. And so this is part of our onward trajectory with Sorcery. Start unlocking a lot more talent and having a lot more cool stuff.
one more person to thank.
Yeah.
And I think that's Mr.
Yeah.
Paul Taylor. It's not every day you get to work with your best friend, so it's an absolute pleasure to have this part of the Sorcery family. Also, a big congratulations to everybody who's competed, who's won, and the sportsmanship is fantastic. We always say we're a kitchen table game. However, we're delighted that people want to play competitively, not to win, but just to compete, to have fun with other people. We are really excited about the future. We've got a fantastic basis to move forward now. We're going to move forward into Spear Lesson, where we're going to have our Arthurian Legends launch. It's going to be huge. Once we get beyond that, later this year, we've got SorceryCon, which Drew and other members of the SorceryCon team. Yeah, David.
Yeah. Oh my God. And
So that's going to be a fantastic event. They're already doing really, really well with ticket sales. We're going to be there. Eric's going to be there, hopefully. So with that in mind, please make sure you don't overlook that. So next year, we've got a bigger set coming. We really look forward to people seeing what's coming, but also be a little bit patient because we're a small team. We're growing quite steadily, but we really want to make sure that we fulfill all your expectations. So thank you very much, everybody, and we're delighted that you continue to love sorcery like we love our community. Thank you.
Yeah, so this is the universe we're in.
There you go.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much. I've never had an uncut sheet before. This is my first, and I mean, come on, the new draft sets.
Incredible.
Are there more?
Chow's art's amazing. We've been sitting on this art for a few years now, too.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.